Okay, muka surat ke pertama, muka surat pertama. Audrey, yang ni kelas dalam bahasa Inggeris. Audrey, Audrey. And then I think grade one because just now I had kid who send message to everybody. Then a bit shy ya. Okay, tak apa. Biar kita semak. Yang ni muka surat ke berapa pertama. Saya nak beritahu dahulu ya. Okay, I will use in English, no worry, because you know why? A lot of kids, your BM is not very good. So to play safe for everyone, I will use English today. It's not like our normal class. I will combine with BM. Okay, tak sama ya. Okay, biar kita semak muka surat kedua, page 2. What will I be doing just now during Mandarin class? What did I do for AC? Because AC is actually the key. But hopefully in English class, I can do more for tata bahasa as well because it depends on based on our normal class progress, all of you are quite fast one. So for bahagian A, 10 marks for short AC and then 30 marks for your long AC. 这是英文班啊，不是华语班啊。OK， OK dah. Ni kan 还去说班了啦你. Okay, seterusnya, apakah yang perlu kita buat selepas karangan kertas pertama? My dear, you all know that in paper one, right? Other than objective, bahagian A is objective. I won't do objective with you for sure. 100%. Never. You know what? If I do objective with you, it means I will be doing translation job for whole class. Yeah, no point doing that. So what are you supposed to do? Go home and finish it. So what I will do is how to score in essay, and then some of the bahagian B subjective for tata bahasa if we have time. Then your novel, and then plus one more is your ringkasan. Can I? So let you know first, I won't touch karangan for the format. Alistair, Comsas you mean for novel? Novel in our normal class. During what is this seminar, I will just let you know what to study for novel. So there is difference between normal class and seminar. Yeah, seminar is the technique and what is your precaution stuff before your exam. Then penanda wacana also I won't teach you, but everything is provided. Apa-apa telah disediakan. This is the importance of seminar. You get all those notes and then apply in your exam. And you learn the skill not to make any mistake in your exam. Okay? Then for bahagian C is our ringkasan. This is what we did in our class already. So if I have time, I will do one with you. If otherwise, we will be doing AC. AC is the key because we have 40 marks. So paper 2, we have 40 marks. And then another 60 marks. Basically, another half is also what is that? Writing. So if you can write in BM, basically you can score already. Then Mr. Cat, what is ringkasan? Writing main point will do. Okay. Yes. May I ask how do I pronounce this name? It's solutions. Banana Wachana is like slide to correct. My dear, if you all want to rename yourself so that I can read your name, please rename yourself. Terima kasih. Then now, my dear, after class, right? Maybe after tomorrow, you can scan this answer, but not now because when you scan right now, you have nothing. And then Audrey hanya class ini. Tadi bahasa Cina. And then cousin, what page? Page 1. Page 1. Okay, cousin. Then now, for those students from other states, or you are non-TTC human, you have novel notes also. All provided. If your school teacher never provide your AC, your novel notes, you can refer here. Okay, not a big problem, yeah. Now let's continue. Oh, for our class, right? Our aim for novel, we only do one for TTC because you see base is in Selangor and KL. So our novel is Destinasi Impian. Okay, the riding bicycle one. Okay, Mr. Cat, remember that? The 3 kids who ride bicycle to Pantai Morik. Okay, the next one, you must make sure what are you supposed to do to score in your exam. My dear, I think it's either your school teacher or some of your teacher told you your essay, right? While you are doing your essay, should you refer to tema or topic? For all TTC teachers, we refer to topic. Why? Because tema itself, we only have 18 temas for you all. And next one is, for our seminar, we only do these three. Teacher, why you can combine one? It's because if we do not combine, you all keep thinking, oh, we are doing tema. Why? Because in your exam, they might combine different theme and create a topic. For example, they will combine technology with your pertanian. This is what and why TTC teachers, we use topic instead of tema. Because in exam, they might combine. Yeah, not a must to come out one tema for one topic. Understand? So make sure one thing, in your exam, search carefully. Then, yes, a solution is correct. One ringkasan is one paragraph only. Thanks. Okay, Daya. So these three will be the theme for our seminar. Then, next page. This is your paper. For those who did your April paper, which is a short one, 1 hour or like 30 minutes, or depends on your school teacher, that one is just trial. Then in your final in either May or June, depends on your school, May or June, then what are you doing? Paper 1 plus paper 2. Yeah. And then, yes, Mr. Cat, correct. You are not wrong. Because just now I asked my Chinese class also, their teachers also require them to write 3 paragraphs. So far for Form 1, none of the teacher will ask you to write 1 paragraph yet. Belum lagi. But for Form 3, yes, there is. But not much lah, huh? Okay, paper 1, paper 2, how do they test you? Paper 1, can you see? Objective, you only have 20 marks for objective. Will I do this with you? No. Then another 40 marks all about writing. If you tell me, teacher, what if I don't know how to write? Remember one thing, in my class, don't give me excuse that, teacher, I don't know how to write. The only reason you don't know how to write is always because you don't want to write. Do not give me extra excuses, okay? Jangan bagi alasan. You know very well, it's not because you don't know, it's you don't want at all. Okay, boleh? Then now bahagian B is about subjective. But this subjective, remember, the only thing I will ask you to memorize is this one. Novel, boleh hafal. Other than this part, nothing else that you can memorize. Nothing else. Yeah, remember that? Nothing else. If you tell me, teacher, I'm going to memorize for AC because my teacher gave me hint or tips, then sorry to say that if you want to memorize, you are not suitable to be in our class. You know why? Because memorizing only for short term. Then if you want to be a strong person for a long run, then make sure go on, suffer for first few months. Yeah, then for the future, you will be very smooth one. Okay, that is the only comsasa, which is novel, only novel. And then it's okay, hafal means what? Memorize, 你要去背它。boleh. Then next one, then teacher, how about all this bahasa pemahaman this one also all basically based on K-BAT. When we all do pemahaman also, it is about K-BAT. We have to learn how to find point instead of memorizing. Boleh? Then next one is what my kid asked me just now. What is ringkasan? This one, in English, we call summary. Summary, basically, we only have 1 paragraph. Write down all points that you found from the passage. Combine all in 1 paragraph. 1 sentence, 1 point. That's all. No opening, no ending. Then the additional question that I want to ask you is, any school teachers, they want you, or they teach you rumusan and ulasan. Any student in this class, you learn rumusan and ringkasan in your school. Anyone? Okay, Mr. K, yes ah. Mr. K ringkasan jangan tulis contoh kosong mata. Okay, I still not yet because for Form 1 syllabus, basically Form 1 only ringkasan. But some teacher they do teach ulasan. Memang ada sekolah yang ajar ulasan. Memang ada. Ya, so only ringkasan. Based on our syllabus, right? It's only ringkasan. But some teachers, they do teach extra. Okay, Mr. Cat, which one? For which one? Then settle, knowing which one will come out, and then if ulasan, then go ahead, because you know why? Ulasan basically is another type of short essay. So basically, I will do short essay with you today. And then maybe a few questions of tata bahasa only. Then now, if it came out ulasan, the writing is basically like short essay. Understand? Let's go, right? Nice one. And my dear, BM has no choices. BM exam, you have to complete all questions provided. You have no choice. Except one part. 3 essays, you choose one. There is only one choice. No more choices. Okay. Then 3. 3 is Mr. Long. Okay. Tak apa. And then ringkasan be easy or hard? Easy. It's just that remember, ringkasan jangan tulis contoh. Okay, boleh. Sudah? Then now, bahagian A is short essay lah, 40 marks. So now let's move to our essay. Mr. Alistair ni jahat or my Malay bad? Are you sure in this class your Malay is bad? I think you will be the top. Okay, now I told you just now, I won't touch the karangan umum for format because no point for me to teach you. My dear, this is the format for, my dear, you know, right? Seminar is to speed run and then to learn what to focus in your exam, not to teach you step by step how to memorize. Okay, memorizing part on you. Also you said one, okay, Mr. Cat, never mind. So all format is given. You just read through before your exam. Then penanda wacana also the same. You thought I should be like in your primary school, teach you how to memorize? Sorry, it should be your responsibility. If any parents study with you right now, parents, please teach the kids on this part. Yeah, play your role. Then I play my role. We play our role. Okay. Then Audrey, how? 你回去看那个 Form 1的那个 playback 华语的，不然你就留在这边听一点先。Okay, try Boleh. Lepas tu, bagaimanakah kita membuat karangan? Let's start page 9 now. Page 9, this one. This is the one that I spent quite a lot of time with kids just now. Just now. So now let's check. For our karangan umum, right? What to do? Mr. Kat, come. Yang ni merupakan teknik untuk membuat karangan. Tetapi saya perlu memberitahu kamu, jangan buang masa dalam peperiksaan. What are you supposed to do in your exam? Straight away, read the question, because as we mentioned before, we need to bug when we are writing essay. Teacher, what is the meaning of bug? Why do we need to bug? Okay. Oi, Zitao, why are you here? Zitao, Form 1 Okay, Alistair, thanks. Okay, terima kasih. Zitao, yang tu uni okay lah, never mind lah. And then, Mr. Cat, you know why? Because when you bug, you catch attention. This is the reason I always want my kid to bug in exam hall. Because without bugging, basically, you did nothing. Okay? Dah kita semak. What do we need to do? Baca soalan, everybody knows how to read it. But after you read it, next one, analyze our TKK and F. Because without TKK and F, right, I can tell you, basically, you don't know how to answer in exam. Yep. So be careful in this, So learn how to. Then what is TKK and F? Most of you know it. Topic, kata kunci, and then format. Because looking for topic is very important compared to tema. Then next one, keyword is the point. where it brings us the knowledge on how to think of a point. Then next one, after we know everything, make sure you do a final check. Is there any format for that part? Let's then come back. So if you tell me, teacher, I don't know the format. Whoa, how my dear, read the question. So from the question, basically you will know what is TKK and F. The reason to bug is to make sure you catch your teacher's attention and then you have no error in writing. Okay? Then next one, let us check. Rangka, I know most of you don't like to write Langka. I know a lot of you hate to write Langka. Okay, when you don't write Rangka, right, you know what is the problem? You will simply create the point. This is what I hate the most, where you tell me you know how to think and write at the same time. Sorry to say that. Yeah lah, Mr. Cat, you know, right? If you don't write, you will be lost. Then why not you write it, right? So always remember. And then Alistair, every kid know, right? But then not every kid know how to control themselves. That's what I worry. Mr. Cat, you see? Thanks for knowing that you are lazy. So Ranker, basically, it's just a draft. We only need about 5 minutes. Okay, dah. Don't be lazy. You know what is the consequence if you are lazy? You will keep repeating the elaboration. This is how you waste your time in writing. Mesti ingat. Okay, next one. Teacher, kosa kata le. I don't know a lot of BM vocab. My dear. Who told you to score in BM, you need a lot of BM vocab? No. Kosa kata, we just make sure we have no error. Okay. Not just your teacher. I have a bunch of teachers out there, which is they want their kids to memorize a lot of peribahasa and then bombastic word, but it is proven one more time. Let's take it back. It is proven one more time. Proven. This week, isn't it? SPM result came out. Same class student, same teachers, same school. You know how? Those students who memorize essay, they don't score A. Those students who just write essay and then they score at least from their normal school exam is B, C, you know what they score? A minus and A. Is cat. Why? You know how I know? Because my student told me. Yeah. Because and for those who score D 40 plus 50 plus they score B plus. Why? Because we only need brain in SPM. That's why when you all entered TTC in first day, I told you all already, don't memorize AC. No point to memorize peribahasa or whatever. But we need to know. Yeah, not to say that not good, but provided first point is you have brain first. Okay, remember that. That's why can you see? Baca dahulu, analisis, lepas tu barulah kosakata dan peribahasa. Mestilah tahu urutannya. Okay. Mr. Kat, you know why? Because you all always depend on memorizing. Pull out yourself from memorize so that you are ready for SPM. Okay? Because I don't like to do last minute stuff. Yes, should I call you a solutions? Yes, memorizing will get B. No. They score from their school exam A and they score B. So can you see? You don't memorize, you memorize. Memorize, you score B. Never memorize, you score B plus. Which one do you get? Which one do you want? Of course, B plus, right? Always remember the rule. Then now next one is, of course, if you tell me, teacher, my BM is weak, then how you can memorize the point and then write using your own sentence based on current issue. Later, I will see what is the current issue that you can provide me. Just now, I had a kid from one Chinese class. He amazed me by the elaboration. Let us check later with this class. Okay. Yeah, Shri, don't memorize essay, never. It's okay, let's just see lah. You can or not. You said you want A, not B, huh? That's the bombastic psychology. Okay, nice one, great. And then the technique to write essay, if you ask me, I only focus on few words. I don't focus on everything. Because when you focus on everything, basically you focus on nothing. Then what to do is only focus on two questions. Everybody can think of the point, but how to elaborate based on the point using RY effect. Okay, HYE aja. HYE. What is how Y effect, or teacher? Because when you get a main point, tell me how does it work. Okay, Yase. Okay, boleh. Then now, why do you think it happened? And then what is the impact if it happened? Yes, Mr. Cat. This is how we elaborate. Okay? Yang ni huraian. Because a lot of kids they tell me, teacher, I know we write isi huraian contoh, my dear. Contoh, a waste of time. And a waste of number of word also. Because when you write contoh, you know what does it represent. You have no point. That's why you write contoh. You remember, no? Now you see how you all write an essay. You all provide contoh. Why? Because you have nothing else to write. Yeah. Yes, Esther, go on with it. Yeah. Bagaimana kesan umpama? Your format, go ahead. Because that's why I never teach my format in class 1. Because why? No point to teach format. Teacher, really, me? That's why, Mr. Cat. Only in primary school you score, ma. Let's see in secondary school, do you score? You will have a hit in your first term. For those who score very well in your primary school, especially those SJKC students, and then in your secondary school first term, your proper exam, midterm first term, your AC will give you a punch on your face. Why? Because you will find out example will never give you good mark. Okay, continue. So I only need 3 questions in your AC writing. Then now let's just check next one. Our short AC. Teacher, how you know in short AC they never write short AC though? Because the proper calling is karangan response terhad. Yeah, with limited response. Yes, Alistair, nice one. They gave point. And then they told you, tulis sebuah karangan pendek, and then number of word between 50 to 80. As I mentioned in Chinese class also, if you are somebody who always write 50 words, because you are touching the border only, right? Because you want to show that, you want to prove that 50 marks also can score lah. My dear, well, you never read karangan pendek before. It's very important, because it will come out for sure 100%. This will test whether your writing skill is on par or not. So let us check. For those who only write minimum 50 words, what I can tell you is, yes, correct. Okay, betul. And then you see, teacher, 50 words, okay, right? I already put my effort low. Can you see? You never. You just want to touch the minimum borderline. If you tell me you want to score, please do something. Yep, it's okay. You can write 50 words and still got mark. But you know what is the mark? I only follow the strict teacher. I only follow SPM format. Don't take shortcut in my class. Okay. Ayah, Matthew, above the word limit. Ayah, accident. I teach you how to prevent the accident. Okay. 50 marks, right? 50 words, right? Out of 10 marks, normally you all will get 3 marks. Yes, you do get a mark. But out of 10 marks, if your aim is to get 3 marks, basically I can tell you, you don't even need to attend any tuition. Anyone can simply get 3 marks. Yeah, that's why when you do something already, please do more. Why not, right? Then next one is, how many words do we need basically? 75. Teacher, what if I only can write 70 leh? Okay, at least you did something. So 75 is on par. Then some kids will ask teacher, then Matthew said they are beyond the word limit. Then let us check how to prevent. And then okay, if it is quite a lot, I can tell you your SPM might fail leh. Okay. Eliezer, okay, tak apa. As long as you can go on. Okay, so you see how long do we get? 75. 70 is basically already great. 70 already very great. 70, not bad already. But if can, around 75. You know why? Because 81 to 84 words, Now can you see? Writing an essay totally not a problem for you. But making mistake is your problem. Yeah, your problem is always making mistake. Yes. So now, you see how much time? Remember, how do we know the time given, right? 10 marks, 10 minutes. Mm. You know why? Because they gave us the point. But of course, you can spend about 15 minutes. Then 45 minutes for your long essay. Just remember that. For your essay, short essay, maximum 15 minutes. Then long essay, 45 minutes. Alistair can. This one basically copy paste only. Later, I will teach you. And then, yes, I said, yeah, I think one mistake, everything wrong. Thanks. Oh, Mr. Cat said live. So 81 to 85, right? Your teacher don't minus mark. They will tell you, I will minus your mark one. But do you know what is next? They will tell you they never read. So tidak dibaca. Then when they don't read right, what does it mean? Incomplete sentence. Now you know why your teacher say they don't minus mark, but at the end they still minus mark because you have an incomplete sentence. So will I give mark for an incomplete sentence? Of course, no. So now can you see the hidden meaning behind? Yeah, never ever trust that your teacher don't minus mark. Yeah, every language teacher, they love to minus mark. Okay, So Mr. Cat, remember that, So tidak dibaca, maksudnya ayat tidak lengkap. Incomplete. Then teacher, how about 85 and above leh? Yalah. Miss Cat, your teacher is not wrong mah. Memang tak minus mah. But incomplete sentence, they never say never minus mah, right? Yeah. So whose fault? Your fault. Because you never understand the hidden meaning. Yeah. Yes, Alistair? And then, Amanda, what if you just copy the word they give? Because when you copy also the same. Because when you copy, you will realize one thing, you will never go beyond 80 words one. Yes. And then so if you write 81, but the one word is not useful, then okay, you are okay. You are safe. Yes, Amanda, that's why lah. So mesti ingat. Then masih tolak markah. That's why never ever tell me, teacher never minus mark one. But at the end, you will always the one get the lowest. Understand? So please make sure during seminar you know what mistake did you do. Okay. Will Sharaha come out in exam? It depends on school. Some school will have, some school won't have. But we already provide the what's that? Format. All provided object. I'm Chinese human, not Ingwen. Okay. So sudah. Then if 85 85 words and above every 5 words minus 1 mark. Tolak 1 markah. Okay, setiap 5 perkataan. Okay, boleh And then Amanda BM got WhatsApp group. Form 1, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe I will create one WhatsApp group. Why leh? You want to text me? Later I give you my contact number. Okay, sudah siap Then we go to our questions today. Okay, so make sure you know what to score and how not to fail. Yeah, can. You can type Chinese word. I understand bahasa Cina one. Okay. Then now, my dear, just now my kid told me, who told me just now, I forgot. Short essay, your teacher wants 3 paragraph, right? How does it work? Your opening, pengenalan, 1 ayat. Then your isi. Then your penutup. Penutup also 1 sentence. Okay? Boleh? Dan not difficult, right? Then we proceed furthermore. Then teacher, for this question, I don't understand. Alistair got different, so hard. No lah. Okay, this question is a bit difficult. The most, not to say the most lah, okay. Some scary topic that we worry about from one student is the topic relates to plantation. Yeah, because it will be the most difficult topic among all tema. So later I create one opening for you all. Like just now in Chinese class also, the students don't know how to do opening. Like for this one, my dear, from the question, remember in exam, do something called splitting. Do not mix up everything. Whatever question that you are reading, split it and then chop it into parts where you will easily look for it, understand every single word. Let's get why? Because if you lump sum read from first word until last word, I can tell you at the end, you all don't understand what are you reading. Then why are you struggling? Why not just chop it off? Okay. Then 100 没有嘞. Then 3, isi how many ayat lah? For isi, one isi, one sentence with a bit of huraian. And then some of you who is struggling about huraian, right? You all remember this one. Primary school also you did. Our normal class also we did. You know how to elaborate, right? Later I teach you from opening to ending. Remember the suka, which is your kata hubung? Yes, Alistair, nice one. What do you think they stand for? Mr. Cat, try. They are all kata hubung. First, to continue for our elaboration. Yes, Min, terima kasih. And Matthew betul. Matthew first one salah. Yang lain semua betul. Juicy betul. Shmin betul. Mr. Cat, what is kata hubung? Wow, the connectors. Shmin all correct. Matthew betul. Terima kasih for the first one. So, what do you think suka is? Supaya. Yes, Henchin, terima kasih. Nice one. Yes, Mr. Cat, betul lah ni. Yeah, I think betul. So, supaya, untuk, kerana, agar. Who teach you that BM need to memorize? No. Oh, Grace, jangan. When it comes to opening, right, 你的抬头不要写 pada pendapat saya. Only keyword question in pemahaman, we need pada pendapat saya. Otherwise, cannot. And then Mr. Alistair, why you love my name so much? Okay, come, let's check. So for this question, how to ensure in exam we have no error? Bracket, 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 split everything. What word do you understand? Because we all know that factor, of course, is the keyword. And then golongan muda, we know it is one part. And then another one, kurang berminat, we all know what is kurang. We are also able to understand what is berminat, which means interested. Kurang berminat means what? Not really interested. And factor is not kepentingan. Factor is the reason. Reason doesn't mean it's an importance. Yeah, so be aware on that. Reason, it is not 100% the importance. Like for example, the reason to come for a seminar. Does it mean it is important to come for a seminar? No. Yeah, so that is the idea lah. Boleh? Mr. Cat, apa yes? Who told you seminar is very important? It is only important if you want to learn something. Nothing is important if you never understand the purpose. Okay? Boleh. Then next one, untuk menceburi bidang pertanian. Then most of you will start to have some struggle. Teacher, I don't understand. 你就开始挣扎了的咯。But teacher, I only understand one word called pertanian. Wow, it's more than enough. What does it mean? The reason why young people don't like pertanian. Can you see? Who told you that to understand something, you must know every single word? No, chop it off. Hey, Mr. Cat, you don't know what is pertanian. Kejap, what was your BM mark? Oh, my dears, you all know what is pertanian, right? Plantation. And bidang, this one, kurang berminat, not interested, 你没有什么兴趣. And then golongan muda is like young people lor. And then 对 Grace betul pertanian, 农业. Alistair, I also know. You also don't know what is kurang berminat. Aku pun tak tahu. Yes, Shemin, I love you. Perfect. And then bidang pertanian. Bidang is what we call in English another word, sector. So bidang sama dengan sektor. 华语叫领域。Shemin, strong because my Chinese class in the just now, they are a bit like don't understand. 一个行业。Why I'm in English class but I'm teaching bahasa Cina word? Some of you might have entered wrong class leh. Tak apa. Then pertanian is like plantation, agriculture. Yes, I think this is the one that most of the kids don't know. Okay, you all know as agriculture, 农业, the plantation. Can you see? Seminar first part, knowing what are you going to sit for. Next one is learn some word and prepare yourself for your exam. Alistair, your English is better. Nice one. I also very bad. Yeah, teacher ni very bad like you all. Menceburi means what? Involve. Menceburi ya. Melibatkan diri. 参与. And my dear, if your BM is very good, right, I will ask you to watch my Form 4 seminar. Watch my Form 4 seminar video. It's okay. Melibatkan diri, it means like involve. Understand? Involve means you participate. Lester, ni jahat very bad piku yangan ni Okay, sudah. So they are looking for what? The reason why young people like you all don't want to participate in agriculture field industry. And what is the meaning of like factor? Will I ask for your answer? No. If this is normal class, I will be waiting for your answer. But seminar, I won't wait for your answer. So bad. Okay. Then grades, why for watch Form 4? Because you will see how Form 4 kids think. Yeah, you will be amazed with their brain. This is why if can you all watch Form 5 seminar video also, but Form 5 seminar video is next week. Form 4 already done. You all can go and watch. And then yeah, Matthew, my Form 4, I still count them as kids. Yep. Alistair, sure. So factor, sebab, punca, the reason. And my dear, in your exam, right, if this came out in your long essay, how do you think for the point? Start from the lower group of people first, which is like the easiest party first. And then Mr. Cat, why isn't it hard? No. Yeah, you know why? Because when you go for higher level, it is easier for you to enter the entry level. Yeah. That's why in my class, always remember one thing, language, there is no limit. Yes. Sigma, Sigma Bloody Ash. Can you please don't put your name like that? Hi, Joe. So all of the point, out of all these four, you know which one that you should know? Number 2. 1, 3, 4 is actually what I can tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 points is SPM level. But the government is putting the SPM level to lower secondary. So basically language has no differentiation. If you ask me, since first day I start to teach, I already know that language has no differentiation between lower and upper form. Yep, because it's all about language. Then Grace, if today's question you can take it, then I can tell you SPM is easy. Yep, it is easy. Okay, boleh. Oh, and we counted in our normal class, we all left about 160 weeks till SPM. Yep, then you graduate from SPM. Yeah, so it's a good news for you. Okay, number 1, why do you think young people, Mr. Catwood, why young people don't like pertanian at first? And you see, it is English word, obsessed. What is obsessed? Too into it. 太过想要. Oh, you, Alistair, you read obsessed as obese? No, Alistair, not just you. I did. When I do my revision before I start to teach, I like, wow, why obese? Okay, yeah, you are not the only one. No worry. So that's why you see, obsessed apa? Mengejar kerjaya berstatus tinggi. This is what they told us at first. Yeah, yang pertama, you are just too obsessed with what kind of career. Status tinggi maksudnya higher status, which is 高端的职业。Career is what? Career 不你 kerjaya is career， 你的事业。And then for those students who have difficulty in understanding on what I explained, right? I will give you example straight away. Apakah maksud ataupun contoh kerjaya? Matthew, am I lag? Maria, am I lag or anybody? Or Matthew, you are the one? Or no, Shimin, no. Okay, then, Chloe, My camera freezing. Oh no, Yunshan tak ada. Okay, then Matthew is you, and then Chloe also. Thanks for letting me know others. So for those who are a bit lag, it's either raining now, or ask your parents and family member do not watch video. Yep, let you have class first. Ask them watch after an hour. Give us an hour. Okay, ask them watch seminar video with you right now. Yeah, have class with you today. Okay, then now let's check. So Mr. Cat told me, teacher, isn't it kerjaya success? Success is berjaya. Remember, successful, berjaya. This word, everyone is asking from Form 1 until Form 5. So can you see why I said Form 1 until Form 5? Language has no, oh, my dear, not my camera lag. It's because I really never move. Yes, my dear, it's not my camera lag. It's I'm not moving. Saya tidak bergerak, okay? Don't worry, Sure, Alistair. Am I? Alistair, you don't cheat on me, Okay, yeah. Go away lah. Okay. Okay, now let's check Status tinggi. Oh, my camera. Okay, let it be lah. My camera not important Oh, yes, okay. Oh, Alistair, okay. Matthew also said so. Hey, Mr. Cat, go away. Come. So kerjaya is our career. So it's not important lah, my face. Yeah, my voice is more important. My voice not lag. So kerjaya is our career, 我们的事业. Then now let's check career. Kerjaya yang berstatus tinggi Contoh, doktor. Lepas tu peguam. Lepas tu juruterbang. Okay, the easiest one lah in English. What you all always say, your parents always say. Yes. So I mean, engineer is actually jurutera. Engineer. Mr. Cat, if you ask me, I will tell you one thing. Is YouTuber berjaya berstatus tinggi? And then Grace, what is lawyer in BM? Peguam. P-E-G-U-A-M. It's okay. Okay. Mr. Alistair, teacher Ying is not YouTuber. Yeah, I just teach. Yes. Because for me, teaching education is a way to change a person's life. Yeah. Thanks, Alistair. You know why? Because if you all really did research, those country, which is what we call first class country, they are the one who focus on education. That's why you all always fight to enter all those uni in US, UK, German, Switzerland, all these high-end countries. Then it's okay. How do you change someone's life in education? Because you know that without education, you are nobody. And then how do I trust this mission vision? Because my primary school. Yes, like Dubai. Yes. Remember one thing, only country with no source of income, not very big income level, they will tell you education is nothing. Yes, Yunshan, that's why. You see, you all know it so well. So who told you that education is not important? Education is the most important. That's why when your parents force you to study this and that, you dare to argue, please. Okay, yeah, Mr. Cat. After you have education, then everything is the way you think. Always remember that, Mr. Cat. So now, that's why you see first point. Because the kids think you want a higher status level. That's why pertanian is nothing. And then, all right, let's bad at you. Okay, now let's check. So, obses mengejar kerjaya. May I know why? What is the reason that you want a higher social status work? May I know why? Mengapa? Okay, you see, Vincent, Matthew, and Mr. Cat gave me for money, which is for our kewangan. Yes, Grace, terima kasih. So this is what your point is, for kewangan. Sumber pendapatan. Okay, this is our reasoning for our elaboration. Then next one will be number 2. Kurang mendapat galakan daripada ibu bapa. Why do you think daddy, mommy do not support? I need to know, why do you think daddy, mommy do not support? I need to know the reason. Yep. Okay, Matthew, you see, you gave me because they want money. So Alistair said, because it's a bad job. Then Mr. Cat told me what? It's not good future. Okay. Then I said, look down on the job. You all are correct. Yes. Alistair continues some more. If you ask me lah, okay, you all don't ask me. I ask you all. Any parents is besides you right now? If there are, Mr. Cat no you all ask them. You all ask them, any of them. Yeah, okay, yes, ask them, who let you become a farmer? Yes, Grace, because parents want their kids to have a higher ranking job. Yeah, for kebanggaan. Mr. Cat, yes, that's why. If you want to make sure yourself can focus in class, right? Always get somebody there and look at you. Yes, Alistair, you are correct. Farmers earn a lot of money and they are so rich. Yes. And then why? Because a lot of people thought when you work as a farmer, your social status is not there. Can they tell again what? I forgot what I said anyway. Okay. Miss Cat, you are broke if you are a farmer. You know why? Because you don't know how to save money. But do you know that if you want to become a very successful farmer, learn to be a farmer with a higher education level. Yeah, because I know somebody who work in the lab for farming. They work in lab and then their salary is very high. Yes. And then, one more thing that need to ask parents, ask your parents, do they allow you to become a farmer once you graduate from your university? Yes. And then, you know why, Miss Cat? Why farmer needs to be like educated where they just planting stuff? May I ask, do you think planting stuff is that easy? You need to get the best breed. Yeah. So that's why you need to study about the soil, the chemical reaction between your fertilizer and everything. Yep, understand that one is which country. So always remember that. Pour seed, put seed, then done. You know why? This is what we call lower level of farming. As a Californian wonder. Okay, so you all just check around you. Those people who work in agriculture, they are the one who drive the higher ranking of vehicle. They are the one who live in bungalow and villa where you thought they are so poor. Sorry to say that. Kamu seperti katak di bawah tempurung. Okay, Mr. Cat, go and check around because it is in Malaysia. Yeah, not just other country. Yes. Okay, and then listen this one, Malaysia one. Strong lah. That's why. Grace, yes, provided you use your brain to run your business. Do not get cheated by all those middle person. You know why last time farmer always get lower salary? Because they never sell their goods themselves. They always get a middle person who always cheat on them. That's why. If you sell on your own, you run the business from beginning to the end, everything is under you, you earn everything. Yeah, that's why. So never ever. Yep, Mr. Cat, you still get the money, remember? In between, the higher percentage belong to middle person. Why? Yeah, they can, but provided the government is helping. Because our government is giving subsidy. So for this topic, make sure you all have a great understanding. Do not just, okay, but your point is functionable for me when we write about the reason why. But if you want to score in your higher level exam, means you need to know how to ensure people love it. Well, later I need some of your point. Okay. So you see, kurang mendapat galakan because it's like so suffering and then you work so hard. Why daddy, mommy don't encourage kurang galakan? Can you see? You all actually know how to answer. You all actually know how to think. It's just that in exam, you don't want to think. Yeah. Did you realize one more time? In class, you all very smart. In exam hall, you can't perform. Okay? So Mr. Cat Sherman. So galakkan, encourage. And never give me excuse or like give me a question, teacher, how to improve. Never ask me how to improve. Just do something and ask. Ya, Yishan betul. Memang because of time. Alistair, go away. Okay, so galakkan you know why? Because kesusahan dalam mengusahakan ladang pertanian. Because none of the parents, right, they want the kids to work under hot sun. Yeah, they always say, working in office 9 to 5 is the best. But my dear lah, um, working 9 to 5 in office is even more struggling. Okay. So that's why I think in exam, right, ask yourself questions so that you can train your thinking skill. Okay, Mr. Cat, good one, huh? Until at least got AC. You know, too much of AC, you will become like your teacher right now, sick. Yeah. So I have been sick for a week. Yes. So that's why if can, do not just work in aircon room. Work under the sun during good hour. Yes. Okay, remember that. So number 3. So let's check number 3. Sektor pertanian sesuai untuk golongan tua. A lot of people thought the young kids lah, Look at how I sick for 1 week. I also don't know. Just haven't recovered. And then Alistair said even tour guide is better. Yep. Do you know that for tour guide who earn a lot is because they put so much effort. Yeah. Behind their job. Yes, always remember that. None of the job, like you when you see me, right? Do I only teach while I am teaching? Of course, no. Yeah, I need to prep a lot of work before I start to teach. Yeah, otherwise, how do I teach you all, right? How do I understand most of your question? So you need to do a lot. That's why as a student also, don't give me excuse on like teacher, how do I just do it? Then you will always have your own way. Always remember that. Yeah, Yati. So now, sektor pertanian sesuai untuk golongan tua. And why people keep thinking pertanian is only for old people? Because for them, they thought being a farmer, you need to wake up earlier, and this is what do you call that schedule for old people. But my dear, normal human also need to wake up and very early and sleep very early. This is a good schedule for yourself, okay? And Mr. Cat, do I enjoy being a teacher? Of course, I have been working for 18 years. Yeah, 18 tahun. So do you think I enjoy? Of course, why not? Right? So yes, Anastasia. So golongan tua is because Mr. Kat said you slept at 2 a.m. Wow, sad life. Now you see, young people thought it is for old people. Why? Golongan muda. Or you can write lah, tidak mencabar, not challenging. Tidak mencabar. Like just now Mr. Cat told me, only put the seed and then water. Okay. Then sure, Alistair grown up. I think, do you know when you wake up early and sleep at a correct hour, you don't feel tired one? Yeah, yes. Like when I sleep at about 11 or 12, when I wake up at 7, it's very normal one. Yeah. So normal human, we need to sleep for about 8 hours. So just make sure you sleep lah. No, I feel maybe AI will take over farming, but who is the one who control? Yeah, it's just like in engineer, right? AI computer, they are doing everything, but who is the one who control, who set up the program? Human. So be the one who know how to use AI. And then Mr. Kat, you say young people don't like to sleep early. That one is a point also. Yeah, okay. Yang ni tidak mencabar, lepas tu jadual waktu. Because of the schedule. Then I will teach you how to write in sentence later. Okay? Mr. Cat, you can use AI to do your homework, but remember, be the one who check AI homework. Because AI homework, sometimes they might be an error in terms of grammar. Yeah. So if you are good enough and strong enough, be the one who control AI. And teach AI to provide something that you want. Can I? Then next one, sektor pertanian memerlukan modal yang besar dan tanah yang luas. Luas means like very wide, in case you don't know. But in city area, we do not have. That's why we always need, as the space lah where you get, it's the things. Okay, so money is because why? We need to buy all those like seed, and then we need to get people to start up the work. Esther, I know you tackle. Okay, so modal is actually, this is my Chinese class, the kid gave me this word. I'm quite amazed that he knows the word. Yeah, called capital. 资金资本. Because in English also we can call modal. You need a startup money. And then you need the land also. Because in city we do not have. That's why you need to go to either you go upper level, which is Kedah and then Kelantan, or you go down to the south, which is Johor, Pahang. Yes. And then Mr. Cat asked parents to give you money to buy land, but do you know that if you study, if you do some studies and research, government, they will rent the land. Yes. And then you have a few years for recovery. Oh, Alistair, today merentas desa. Ouch, I forgot about it. CHS, right? And it's a cat not for free, like rent for free, yeah. And then, oh, Shimin also, okay. I almost forget. Okay, thanks, Yate. Okay. Okay, thank you. And then, no wonder today. Okay. Alistair, okay lah. Better than me. 5 km 1 hour. 45 minutes. Okay, now settle. Pertanian, now we all know why. And how to write everything in sentence form. Let's check. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Teacher, how? Now lah, we write together lah, okay? Sudah? 3, 2, 1. Now, teacher, how to start? Or teacher, I don't know how to introduce that. Teacher, I don't know. You see, you never think. What can you do? You tell me, teacher, how? I don't know. Yeah. This is the difference between a student who improves so fast and a student who cannot improve even though attend so many classes. Okay, do something like introduction, like how, as they come back, write smartly, smart. Okay, Mr. Cat. No. I will teach you first. I will give you 2 sentences. First one is normal student. Yeah, normal student. What will you do? Straight away, you all love to use Yunshan banyak suka. So later I will show you mine, okay? You all love to write pada zaman ini and then copy the title, right? Where is our title? Golongan muda. I'll give you a normal sentence, like what normal student will do. Okay, Alistair, you can write pada zaman modernisasi ini juga. Okay, Mr. Cat, never mind. You do that every time, never mind. Matthew, if you write terdapat banyak, right? That one is when you start for your EC. Then you write terdapat banyak. Because we always need to write an introduction to introduce the topic first. Golongan muda, kurang berminat. Untuk menceburi. Menceburi means involve, bidang pertanian. Okay, this is normal students. No worry. If you can write this, you are considered a good try. It's considered a good try. Teacher, why leh? Because you did something, ma. Yeah, because it is a complete sentence. Your introduction has no error. But if I were you, what to do? Because we need to be different from other kids, ma. Then how to do it? Straight away, lah. Me, myself, never start up with any penanda wacana. Teacher, why not? Because no point. Yeah. And then I said, will I write umpama, all those stuff? Not really. So straight away, if it is my ACR, golongan muda yang bersikap Hedonisme, kurang berminat, untuk menceburi. Alistair, both. You write both because I want you to see a normal writing with a writing where nobody else will do it. Kerana dianggap bidang yang membosankan. Okay? Lester, no lah. And then, Mr. Cat, why that sentence so special? You top up adjective when nobody else will do. Tell me what type of young people do not involve in agriculture. For those who love to have fun. Yeah, Mr. Cat. You don't write remaja ma. Alistair, if you ask me, I will tell you lah why I'm not involving in plantation. Because whatever I plant when I was young, since primary, all die. That's why I know. Yes, that's why you see I only have this with me. Yeah, I love plants, but whatever go through my hand all died. Even though tortoise also died. I learn in a hard way. Tortoise also die. Try harder. All die in my hand. Okay. Yeah, it's sometimes right when you let go, you make people life better. Jangan berputus asa. Okay. Oh, Ishan, you too impatient. Really, why you IO me? Oh, Mr. Cat, you forget to water. No, I remember. I'm very dedicated one, but they just died. Yeah, but my father, whatever he planted, everything grows so well. So I'm very kind one. I stand there and look at all those plants. Yeah, Zheng are you sure skill issue? I think so. Yeah, even though I plant those indoor one, the cactus, also they die. Yeah, I love all plants, but they all die because I did something. Yeah, it's okay. Never mind. Let go. We have our own sweet life. Okay, so that's fine. Can I? So remember that knowing what you do, that you can do. I think I also don't know. My hands are magical octus. Yeah. Yes, Amanda. Great. You didn't know cactus will die, right? I also never know. Phew, I make them die. Yeah, that's why. But I can teach human. So human never die in my hand. Okay. So this is what happened. It's a cat. Of course, what? 30 years later. Okay. Oh, which one? Okay, never mind. It's okay. Yeah. We do something that we have power. If we can't, if we try so much, right? Then never mind. And then let me check. Hannah asked me, I got name some more. Okay, Alistair. After that, I teach women better. So Hannah asked me, teacher, title, how much mark would you get? Remember one thing, if hey, Mr. Cat, remember one thing, none of the students can get 10 out of 10 because in schema, maximum is 9 out of 10. Yes. So if your teacher give you 10 out of 10, simply because you are the best in your class, plus your teacher is too kind to you. Because nobody would get a full mark in BM, especially in all AC. Yeah, okay. Then Mr. Cat, primary school or objective only. Yeah, tata bahasa yes lah. Primary school yes lah, but not in secondary school because schema already said so. Cannot get full mark because nobody is perfect. So that's why lah. Yeah, Chloe, nobody get 100 before. Never. Because it's in schema. Yeah, Shimin, you see, primary school. Only primary school. Yes. Okay. Wow, Miss Cat 43. Okay lah. And actually, will objective be easy? No. No. I can be very honest. Objective never be easy. And then Alistair, how you get 120? and my total is 100 ah. You okay or not? In your dream ah. So just now Hannah asked me pendahuluan. They don't mark by pendahuluan or what. They will mark in overall. If your performance is great, no tata bahasa error, your mark will be around 8 and 9. So for that, as the wonder pebble, okay. Then next one is if you have a bit of error, your mark will like go beyond around 7 and 8. Depends on how strict your teacher is. Hannah, which school were you from? CHS? If CHS, then it will be very strict. Most of the teacher will be very strict. I know. Alistair, I know you from CHS. Just now, Shimin also ma. Okay. Then you see the difference between normal student and me. I just give some word where I have to tell you hedonism is not a bombastic word. Yeah, it is a word from newspaper. Yeah, and this is English word. What is the meaning of hedonism? You focus on happiness and joy. You never want to go through difficulties. This is what we call yang bersikap hedonisme. Alistair not really gila lah. Mr. Cat, you know why? Didn't study, got straight A because they use brain. Now you know why. In my class cannot memorize. But none of the student can understand and none of the parents can understand because they will always tell me primary school can memorize and score A. But sorry to say that if you want to build a kid to memorize, you are going to ruin their SPM life. Yes. Yalah, Alistair, itulah yang jawab, keep answering my question. Yeah. And then Chloe, what is membosankan? Wow. Kejap. What is membosankan? Boring. Yes. Alistair, smart. I write the word, then I forgot the word. Boring in English. But another word you can write for those very strong kids, you can change this word too for those who are learning because I found out one thing, this class, all of these students are quite good learner. I love it. And then, this cat bangga then only proud ayo Alistair sure mah. So membosankan, another word menjemukan. Boring. Okay, same. Okay boleh. Okay, Alistair, great. So boleh then we continue. So this first sentence look. Then next one, we have to start for our EC. And just now Matthew gave me terdapat banyak, right? But if I were you, how do I start for my EC? Straight away, copy the title. Okay, straight away, copy the title. Don't waste your time giving me all those like penanda wacana. Yeah, no point. And Mr. Cat, no pendapat saya because that one is only for KBAT. Soalan KBAT for structure questions, soalan struktur. So straight away, faktor-faktor golongan muda. So can you see how I ask the question and divert you to giving me an answer? And so this is what happened. In exam, ask yourself the question. And then, I think after copying title, we must write antara. No need. Because you know why? Antara itself never make my sentence or my essay become better. So in my class, I never use antara, I never use terdapat, I never use salah satu. Yeah. Okay, boleh ya? Let's come back. So faktor-faktor golongan muda kurang berminat untuk menceburi apa? Bidang pertanian ialah mereka obses. Mr. Cat, you know why? Possible to get A for a midterm or not, provided you never make silly mistake. And your essay, you can provide me with current issue. That is how you score A. But I can, as I said, most of the students, you will get 10 to 20 marks lesser than your primary school PM mark. That's why get yourself ready and get your parents ready that your first term, you might be losing about 10 to 20 marks. Okay, boleh I just worry. So, ialah mereka obses untuk, and then Alistair, go away. Your primary school zero mark. How to lose 10 to 20? Go away, lah you. And then, Mr. Cat, if you lose more than that, means how? The idea is if you lose more than that, simply because careless mistake. Careless mistake. Then Chloe was mencuburi involved. And bidang pertanian is like agriculture industry. OK，农业的领域。mencuburi 是 like 参与 participate in it。Ya, mereka obses untuk mengejar kerjaya. So can you see AC is not that difficult compared to what you all think. Ya. Mengejar apa? Kerjaya yang berstatus tinggi bagi. What is the purpose? Teacher, why you write bagi, you don't write untuk? Because we have untuk over here. That's why we do not write double untuk in a sentence. So bagi apa? Why do they want all these kerjaya, career, like you all told me just now, for a monetary purpose? Mr. Cat, how do I make it sound easy? Then when you do, you're blank because it's not your normal thing to do. Yeah. What I did when I were at primary school, I always ask how why effect when I study for any news. So I don't study BM news one. Because Chinese educated ma, so I study Mandarin news one. Whenever I came across any topic, I always ask how why effect. So I started when I was in primary school. When did you start? Yeah. And then Alistair, I don't study Tamil news one. But I watch Bollywood. Yes. And I watch Indonesian drama. You know all those very lovely one, cute one, ladies ma. And I watch those. This is how I learn, how I love bahasa Indonesia. And I found it's almost same like bahasa Melayu. Yeah. And then I think my primary school SJKC Subang. SJKC Subang. Very small kampong area school one. But now it's very famous, yes. Because I love, yeah. And then let's get try. And then yes, what is the biggest tips you will give for Form 1 self for exam? You know why? When I go to Form 1, I basically using my primary school BM level and enter Form 1. Yes, because my teachers in primary school, what do? We always do an essay a week. Seminggu satu karangan, and we never copy essay, and we are not allowed to copy essay. Then what to do is we just do the teacher just give us question, we just do based on our understanding, then just write lah. So this is why I 100% guarantee students cannot memorize essay. And Mr. Cat, my language, that's why. Mr. Cat, you did 2 times instead of 6. You always copy people one. Is yeah, we can copy others, but we know how to make it into ours. Yeah, this is what happened. Henching very good, huh? You can do it also. Just that, Zheng asked me Indonesian drama 好看吗？好看。Okay, go away. Let's take come back. Okay, so bagi memenuhi to fulfill make everything easy and don't stress out. Because when you stress out, you burn out, you don't feel like learning. That's why even though I hate a lot of subjects, but I still learn it because why? Because it's our responsibility to learn, right? Anything else you do. Yeah, Chloe, teacher from CHS. Yep, Sri betul. The yellow word is the explanation. Okay, boleh. So memenuhi is like to fulfill. Mancu. Zeming, memenuhi fulfill mancu. Bagi memenuhi. Memenuhi apa? Okay. Kedudukan Keuangan. Okay. And Shri, can you bracket it? Can. You can highlight also. Yang diidam-idamkan. Idam means what? Dream of. And now whatever I teach you today, right, the word is actually not bombastic word. Not bombastic word. It's just a word. It's either you learn today or tomorrow. Yeah. And then Mr. Cat, which school are you from? Because what I know is CHS from Thursday, right? Then C Mr. Cat. Okay. No wonder. Seafield got people fail BM. Sad life. Because Catholic 100% passing rate. 100% passing rate means what? BM and Sejarah, no one fail. And do you know the weakest students was in TTC? The Form 5 student. And then his BM, he got single digit and then 10 plus, 20 plus in his exam. But SPM also, he didn't fail. So can you imagine if you really do something? I don't need you to memorize BM word. Yeah, just do something. And then for sure, your BM won't be that terrible. Yeah, just that no need to ask me what to do. Just do it. Yeah. And Mr. Cat cannot. And then Alistair, yeah, that's why you see, do something. No need to ask how. Just do it. Yeah. Okay, boleh? Then second point, how to do. Use your Penanda Wacana. This one Penanda Wacana a must lah, because your teacher forced you. And if your Tata Bahasa is not good enough, Penanda Wacana is the easiest one, no? To score for your Bahasa mark. Then teacher how to do leh? Penanda Wacana, you forgot already. Selain itu, seterusnya, di samping itu. So, Mr. Cat, BM, yeah, you know my student, they are those I need to train 5 years to stop them from memorizing AC. Yes, I had all those kids who followed from Form 1 until Form 5, how to score, how to force them to not memorize from memorizing. I spent years. Yes, because they don't understand why. Why can't memorize? Yeah, they only realize when they entered Form 4. Since you already know, why not start earlier? Yes. I know you are controlled by parents. Parents want you, you cannot do anything. But remember, do something and prove to your parents that even though you don't memorize, you can score also. Okay? So seterusnya, prove them, but do not prove them wrong. Prove them that you can do it. Yeah. Can you see the way you do it? Yeah. If you prove them wrong, they will be angry and triggered. But if you prove them you can do it, then you are proving that they have a great kid. Understand? And then, Mr. Cat, sejarah need to, sorry to say that, theory subject, you need to memorize. That one I cannot help you. Yes, I can only help you those with K, but if you want me to help you in memorizing, sorry, I'm not the one. Okay, so seterusnya, kurang mendapat galakan. Then you cannot write golongan mudah kurang mendapat galakan, right? So, apakah yang kurang mendapat galakan? Our bidang pertanian lah. Not daddy, mommy don't support you. Daddy, mommy just do not support this industry. So, that's why you see another choice. No? If you write something wrong, this is how you get penalized as well. Your teacher will minus your mark. Okay? Lihat. So, seterusnya, bidang pertanian. Kurang mendapat galakan daripada ibu bapa. Why? Dan kerana kesusahan. Yes, Alistair, thanks because it's hard. Kerana kesusahan dalam mengusahakan ladang pertanian tidak memaksimumkan, learn this word, tidak memaksimumkan keuntungan. And then Chloe, did I give back the spread? Of course, Chloe, I'm a good teacher. Okay, tidak memaksimumkan keuntungan. Okay, maksimumkan keuntungan maksudnya apa? To maximize. Mr. Cat, Zhe Xiang, how can you replace the seminar? He's busy. Aiyo. Then ask him to watch the recording. Any kids, if your friend very weak in BM, ask them to watch the playback. So you tell him what he learned later. Are you sure? Okay lah. I don't know can trust you or not. Okay. And then understood sure ma? Okay lah. So memaksimumkan keuntungan means what? Maximize the profit earning. 赚最多的钱. Okay, so this is from parents' point of view. Then third point, I will always use the shortest one. Shortest what? Penanda wacana instead of the samping itu. Okay. Let's say you okay, ma? Selanjutnya, sektor pertanian hanya sesuai. Who thought that sektor pertanian only for people? The young people loh. That's the voice silly. So golongan muda berpendapat, they have the assumption bahawa sektor pertanian yes, Matthew, correct. Yes, Alistair, two of you asked the same question. Teacher, penanda wacana count as one word? Yes, you all are correct. Great. So, hanya sesuai untuk golongan warga tua kerana tidak berapa mencabar, not really challenging. Dan jadual waktu, of course in exam you can skip jadual waktu. I just write everything. I just write everything that I can provide. But of course in exam, because of like word limit, you can ignore one. You can stop until tidak berapa mencabar. Okay? Dan jadual waktu yang awal. Or yang bangun awal lah. Easy. Make it more specific. Tidak berapa mencabar means what? Not really challenging. Okay? Then next one. Selain itu, sektor pertanian memerlukan so golongan muda mengetahui bahawa they know that sektor pertanian memerlukan modal dan yang besar, I think so. Memerlukan modal yang besar dan tanah yang luas This one, we can use tetapi because we are writing something in opposite. They know that we need a lot of like money plus a big land, but they are not capable. Tetapi mereka tidak berkemampuan. 没有能力啊。OK， 这边，哎，等一下才画。Yes, Mr. Cat. Last sentence, your penutup. Penutup last, ah. And penutup, we need to provide this suggestion. Do not give me kesimpulannya. Sektor pertanian sangat penting, my dear. This is primary school. Secondary school, we need suggestion. Huh, teacher, why do we need suggestion? Because suggestion will prove me that you know that this topic is important, yet we need to do something. And who can encourage people to participate or like involve in sektor pertanian? Of course, nah, you see, Alistair, kesimpulannya sektor pertanian sangat penting. Kosong maka. Oh, Chloe, your school don't write kesimpulan. Okay, look, then great. But you have to remember, Chloe, some teachers in Form 1, they don't, but Form 2, they did. So every year, your BM teacher, you must update every year. Yeah, that's why whenever I teach you today, and next year, Form 3 will always change. Yeah. And then, Mr. Kat, yes, kerajaan. How do you think kerajaan encourage the young people provide subsidy loh? Membekalkan subsidi. Subsidi is bantuan kewangan, the allowance, 津贴。这kesimpulannya, you see, if this basic you can already understand, what I can tell you is your long essay wouldn't be a problem at all. Yes, just make sure, keep thinking. All those orange color word will be the one where you read news. Yes, some students never read news one, but they think on their own. How they are able to think on their own? Because they read news. Just that they never realize. So always start. Yes, whenever it is, just start. Just start first. So kesimpulannya, pihak kerajaan boleh menyumbangkan subsidi, to contribute subsidi, subsidi
想不到我们在这个状况下就
回家。哦，回家，拜拜。
My dear, kejap. Our teacher accidentally don't know. Yeah, our teacher accidentally cut off. Kejap, I share screen. Luckily, you all still here. Thanks. Funny. All of us have a chat outside. Yeah, cat is back. Yeah, just now we all like, oh my god. Christian, hi, we are here. Okay, don't cry. Oh, Matthew, oh my god, I saw it. Kejap. Is it recording? I need to record the class, otherwise cannot play back the student. Wait, it's recording. Nice one, great, thanks. I'm sharing screen, okay, nice. You see, because we had a teacher accidentally don't know what he pressed. So just now all of the teacher was waiting outside, waiting for a location. And then we found out all of us can talk to each other. Kejap. Fine. Okay, you all can see already, Okay, great one. I have 10 human missing. Yeah. Never mind. Biasa saja. Let me erase first. Okay, subsidi kepada siapa, then you need to know. Mr. Cat, maybe they think they can leave, but they never know that DC, don't do that. Yes. Okay, so menyumbangkan subsidi kepada golongan muda. Untuk menceburi bidang pertanian. Teacher, why you write bidang pertanian just now? You write, hey, Mr. Yatik, welcome back. Okay, so they might ask, teacher, why you write bidang here, but you write sector just now? Because our title gave bidang ma, right? No, Alistair, not just because use different word. Yeah, because the only reason where I will change my word is because when I can have fun with the word. But most of the time, for about past 5 years onwards, then I will always follow the word provided in exam. I will never change one. You know why? Because some teachers, they said, if you change, they minus mark. So I always play safe in my teaching. And playing safe, right? It makes sure your SPM score as well. Because only pump something in your brain. Okay, do something here. Yes, Shamin, it is the same meaning. So how do I judge? Because our question, they gave us sector, then, but my title gave me bidang. So that's just that what you see, my opening, I use bidang. But all my content, then I will use sector whenever they give me sector. Then yeah, Mr. Cat, thanks. And then ending, why I use that bidang? Because my title is bidang loh. That is the idea. Always remember, learn a way where we always make no error. Okay? So no need to keep changing one. Okay, then now untuk menceburi bidang pertanian. Agar, why do we need to like untuk menceburi ya? Dekat kejap. Macam ni. So, Clara menyumbangkan untuk menceburi bidang pertanian agar hasil pertanian tidak mengalami never face any like shortage. Can you simply write a number of PP? Try not to because your teacher will count one by one. Lister jahat. Remember in exam, Lisa asked me, can we simply write a number of kata perkataan? No, because your teacher will really count one by one. Yes, they will. Yes, okay. Tidak mengalami kekurangan khas sumber. Okay, Sadia. So in exam, remember, count number of word. Yeah, but only count after you finish everything lah. They will count, not roughly estimate. Some teachers, you know how they count. Have you been into all those like during MCO? Or you've been to what do you call that, airport, or like when you go to the airplane, right? You know how they count? They have the tickle. Yeah, they use that to count. When they read, they press. Yeah, you know those who do jumping rope? That is how you count also. Yes. So some teachers, they do. Not some, I wouldn't say some. Most teachers, they do. So make sure you know it. And then, yes, Yushan betul. Every word with dash or penanda wacana count as one. No, like a little, they don't jump the rope. Like, okay, they have the concept like that to count number of words. Yeah. You thought your teacher are stupid. No, they are smart, very smart. Okay? Then, yes, Matthew, correct. Peribahasa, simpulan bahasa, all count as one. So, my dear, remember, complete all of your tata bahasa exercise and then check your answer. Okay, Mr. Cat, thanks. And then check your answer at the end. Scan the QR, and then that's all. Okay, so normal human, I will see you on Monday. Then all those new human, have your own sweet time and have luck in your exam. See you. Jumpa lagi. Terima kasih. Dan okay, go and have your dinner. Terima kasih. Selamat malam. Jumpa lagi.